Being a simp in today's time in 2020 is considered a bad thing. People that know simps know that simps will do anything to get a woman's attention. And being a simp is pretty horrible, to be honest. You're mocked, you're joked about, people call you foolish, you're considered a clown, just considered just a lot of just negative things. And in today's video is going to be a story time, somewhat of a rant as well, of how it feels to be a simp in 2020. I'm going to talk about how I started off being a simp and like what I did that I consider myself a simp and everything. And yeah, this is we're living in some crazy times with COVID and everything, and I'm just gonna get straight to it. So how it all started with me becoming a simp was the first thing I said I was never going to do was that I was never going to buy freaking OnlyFans and everything, etc. I said that people who have OnlyFans are this or that and everything, and I was a hypocrite because I started to see many people make OnlyFans, and there was some people that I actually wanted to see and everything, and like a hypocrite, I swallowed my words and I started buying OnlyFans. And OnlyFans is a website where you get to buy like people's like profile and everything. You get to follow a certain person, whoever you want to follow, for like a certain amount. It could be as low as like $1 to as high as like up to like 50 or even more. And I remember the first person's OnlyFans that I had bought, and it was pretty good. I bought another person's OnlyFans, and it was garbage. To me, it was like, she just posted like the same kind of BS and everything, and that's what OnlyFans is. OnlyFans is a money grabber because I see a lot of people from where I live at in Lansing have an OnlyFans account, and the amount of money that they make off of it is just crazy. Like this one chick who I would never buy OnlyFans from, she looks like I'm a foot in the face. She's made a total of over like $80,000 and everything. And there's another girl, she's an IG model. She's made over like almost up to $1 million because of OnlyFans, which is insane. Like, people is paying that much money just to see some cakes and pies. And you can see some cakes and pies if you want to for free. There's many websites dedicated to like show some cakes and pies. Like, many videos have a lot of things that include cakes and pies. And I'm saying cakes and pies is because if I say the actual thing, I'm getting demonetized off of YouTube. So better to be safe than sorry. So anyways, yeah, OnlyFans. If I had like a good estimate of how much money I've spent on all the OnlyFans, I would probably say it would be like a good 200, no more than 300 on OnlyFans accounts. And looking back at it, I am a simp because I would have never thought in a million years that I would be spending my money just to see someone show some cakes and pies. And the stuff that I paid to during messages is just horrible. Like, I hate myself for doing that. And last night I said no more. I'm never buying no one's OnlyFans ever again because I made a really stupid purchase last night on OnlyFans, and it hurts. I don't know why I did it, but someone was like I should just do it, and I did. And I'm not gonna say how much this was because this was probably like the most expensive thing that I ever gotten off of OnlyFans, and it wasn't bad, but I didn't need the video. I didn't need it. So yeah, OnlyFans is pretty horrible. I was using that site for like a couple of months. It was no more than a year. And I made some good purchases on OnlyFans. I made some pretty bad purchases on OnlyFans. Like this one chick, like her stuff was like $25, but the stuff that she was posting, it was like PG rated and everything. But the funny thing is, on another website, which I'm not going to name, I found a video of her doing stuff with cakes and pies, and it was insane. Like, she just looked like the kind of person that would never do it. She never talked about it, but someone had posted the video, and it was her doing things with her cakes and pies. And it was pretty shocking, to be honest. Like, the moral of the story that I have with OnlyFans is to don't even buy it. Don't buy no OnlyFans account. If you want to see cakes and pies or anything else, you know where to go, and you can get it for free. Just that simple. So another story that I have of me just like being a simp, and I'm going to talk about Ratburn and about all the other things that I used to try to do to get a girl's attention. But yeah, this is Ratburn Story. So this was in 7th grade in 2012. I was in middle school at that time, and my middle school had went through like a huge name change, and it went from being called the Right Rich to Lansing STEM Academy. And Lansing STEM Academy was a pretty mediocre school, in my opinion. Like, you had some good teachers in there, but the students in there were just pieces of you know what. And so I remember talking to one of my friends. I'm going to say his real name because I don't think he's going to have any problems, Jet. And it was me and him. He was in one of our classes in the library, and I was like, hey, Jet, I think I like Ratburn and everything. Okay, so the people that might ask, who's Ratburn? Ratburn's actual first name is not Jasmine. And how I would describe would probably be was that we was probably, I think, the same height, maybe somewhat. And to be honest, I think has some cakes. Like, she had some nice cakes and everything. And she just looked like a good person to me in general. And that's all I probably gotta say about her. Her attitude, though, is something else. Like, she had like a pretty horrible attitude, to be honest. To me, she did. I don't know about everybody else that she knew, but yeah, that's how I would describe, aka Ratburn. So yeah, looking back at it, I don't know what I was thinking. And I remember I had a lot of confidence for some reason back then. I told Ratburn that I like her and I wanted her and everything. And I said the Felice Johnson line. I said, and we can do this the easy way or the hard way. And that was it. I remember trying a lot of times just to get Ratburn to be my girlfriend. I remember one time exactly, she had gotten suspended for fighting in the gym in the girls' locker room. Actually, a couple of girls did too. I remember I was all confident. I had the confidence and everything. I tried to get her to be my girlfriend. I got her a card, doing the things that's considered simps. That's considered being a simp. Then I asked her out in front of everybody. I got turned down, and then oh my God, looking back at this was pretty embarrassing. Like, a lot of just wrong things just happened. People at that school was pretty horrible, to be honest. Like, I remember folks was throwing some of my like markers I had highlighters out the freaking window, and I couldn't get them back because it was like trapped somewhere. I could not get those back, and I kept trying, and I remember I kept hearing behind the scenes Ratburn used to talk about me and everything. She just said some unnecessary, and it was horrible, but I still kept trying. I remember one time during Christmas, I gave her a card and everything that had like a message on it. She threw it on the ground, and I still tried. And another thing too, is that back in middle school, for some reason, not everybody, but a good majority of kids used to like smack each other on the butts and everything. And I did that too, to Ratburn a lot. And she didn't like it. She said quit all the time and everything, get mad. But then the one day that I do it, I don't know why I did this. By that point, me and Ratburn, she started to hate my guts. And I mean hate my guts. And I think she still does too to this day. And it really doesn't bother me no more. But yeah, so I did it again. But this time, out of all the other times, she was going to tell the principal. And the messed up part about it was, this was before spring break. This was actually the very last day before spring break. And I kept hearing things that she was going to tell the principal and all. And she did. And the crazy part about it was, she almost got arrested before that. And I was praying to God that she got arrested, but nope. She told, and I got suspended for smacking her on the butt one too many times. And another thing too that I regret was, I used to try to get her to be my friend on Facebook and everything, and I used to message her a lot. Sometimes she would message me back, sometimes she wouldn't, but it just got bad to the point like I was just saying some pretty like disrespectful things that a man should never say to a female and all. And it was just like, looking back at it, I'm actually quite shameful to have been doing that. So yeah, it got so bad to the point that I wasn't blocked. Like, I could still see her profile. I just couldn't message her. And it was pretty horrifying. Well, not horrifying, but I deserved it. And when I found out that I was probably going to get suspended and everything because of Ratburn, I like said her name out. I ended up receiving a message from her. She called me on little boy and everything, saying keep my name out your mouth, such and such, and that's what I get. And I couldn't message her back. And what happens after that was, I got suspended. Like I said, this was the first day after spring break. And the crazy part is, I don't know why, but I brought my friend Nuji along. They like said something that he had did, I think. But yeah, I got suspended. My mom was pissed at me. My dad, he was mad at me too, because he found out what I was saying. And I saw her again. She said why she snitched and everything. And she did not like me. And I still tried. But not at that point no more. This was around April/May and everything. And I remember on her last day, she was trying to mess with me and all. Like, she had gotten a friend to close the door in my face and everything, and she was running off like a rat. And the funny part about that is that she actually ended up getting kicked out of Lansing Center Academy for fighting one of her friends. And she ended up going to Gardner for that year. But we went to the same high school, but we luckily didn't have any classes. And that was when I decided to roast her back after all those things during 10th grade. And when she tried to get me jumped, allegedly. And after that, nothing happened. So I think I know still to this day that she hated me. And if you ever see this video, I apologize for all that I've done. I should have never did those things. And I'm sorry. Because I can't say it to her face to face. She would just do whatever. But anyways, another things that simps do is that they will do anything to try to get like a female's attention, to try to get like a female just to win over a female, and it never works. it will never freaking work. And another thing that simps do is that they buy stuff. Like I said before, OnlyFans, premium Snapchats, Peaks, social, all of those things. And that's what I did. Because another story that I have was that one day I was on Periscope and there was this girl. I'm not going to say her real name because there's no point. She was promoting her premium Snapchat and I actually got it, and she had sent me some cakes and pies. I couldn't save it. And then I tried again to get some more things, and long story short, I got scammed. And this happened like twice and everything, and I kind of deserved it the second time. And that's just why many people get scammed on Snapchat so easily, because they just have trust and all. They always believe that what the person is going to do is actually going to keep their promise. And some folks on premium Snapchats actually keep their promise, but many people don't. And the people that don't are cold pieces of garbage and all. And yeah, I know this video may seem a lot different, and it is a lot different in many ways, because this is somewhat of like different story times and also just like a rant as well, because OnlyFans, premium Snapchats, everything that requires you just to pay to see some cakes and pies getting destroyed. There's no point of paying just to see someone cakes and pies. Like, there's many videos, many websites that has those things for free. And yeah. So yeah, I would say the moral of the story is to don't be a simp in 2020. Be your own boss and everything. Be focused on whatever you like to do, and just be focused on getting that money, because getting that money is a lot more important than being a simp in many ways or form. And until next time, later.